Okay, you should be able to hear sound now.
Okay.
Okay, you should be able to hear sound now.
Okay, so that's good. I got two pictures of me.
I know, I got to get rid of one of them.
All that's coming through the other blue.
Move that off to the side.
Why? What happens when you turn it off at all? Was that you or me? Must have been. Okay.
Okay, that worked.
Okay. So, again.
Okay, so sending you the link.
Always off to a slow start.
Somebody else trying to call you?
No, it was Kelly messaging in. Take care of that.
Okay, you should have the link now.
I got it.
Do you need anything else?
No, I just need the timer start. The on-air timer thing started.
Okay,
To put me on the air, because
you are correct. All right, here we go.
hello everyone, welcome to Mick's World. We had a little bit of a late start due to some setup issues, but we're on the air and running. And again, if anybody wants to call in, the number is 716-400-0738. And today's show is just going to be taking your comments and calls. We'll be discussing things. Hopefully, I'll get the owner, operator of Nickel City Wrestling to call in later on. If not, then we'll see what happens. Okay, first off the bat, I hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day. I know I did. For those of you who don't celebrate Valentine's Day, I hope you had a good day anyway. First off, let's talk about where I'm going to be for the next couple weeks. March 2nd, I will be at Villa Maria College for a VillaCon. March 10th, I will be at Joe D's Toy Show and Comic Book Show. And then the end of March I will be at the Snuggled in Love event for their Easter thing. Also, in April, I will be with Deadpool in Orchard Park for an event. Come out, check us out, have fun. Make sure you come out, at least try to come out for Joe D's show. It's $5 entrance fee, and you get to walk around his toy show / comic book show. And people, you can buy stuff from the vendors, and the money, he makes donations to the Variety Club for different things. Okay, so let's start out with some well, I got to do some sharing, guys, but, that's just me. Gotta find my share button. Funny what? Oh, that was Ange. That was Ange's message. Gotta find my. Hello, Virginia. How you doing? Okay. Sharing Messenger for everybody who hasn't gotten this yet. We've got. I'm gonna make sure everybody's getting it. So, Hang on. And also, I want to send my condolences out to Toby Keith's family, who he passed away from stomach cancer recently. There are some people that, he's going to be one of the rock stars that are the country music stars that I miss a lot because he was a very interesting individual. Also had a great Singles Appreciation Day. Hey, Justin. Hey, hello, Ange. Sorry, that didn't sound too enthused. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to get my shares out, get those done. So, like I said, we're gonna have a great day. Justin, aren't you supposed to be at a hockey game? Or are you at a hockey game and trying to message me? I'm at work. I will talk to you soon. Yes, you will, because you'll see me at wrestling when it comes up. You haven't sent what? I haven't sent the message. It says I sent the message. I thought you were supposed to be at a hockey game, Justin, but okay, so that was yesterday. See, I told you I was a little lost, but that's nothing unusual. Okay, so guys, let's see what this is. Let's see. Okay, so like I said, I'll be taking people's calls and comments. But the night, I did have a good Valentine's Day. I had fun. Went to Niagara Falls, spent time with Kelly, and we had a blast, really. But okay, so we got things going on. I got through all of where I'm going to be. Remember, March 20 something. I think it's March 24th. We're going to have Nickel City Wrestling in North Tonawanda. Hopefully they will be coming on. Somebody from that group will be coming on within the next couple weeks to talk about it. If not, then we'll see how things go. Okay, on top of that, check your Facebook message. I will text while I'm working. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. I know what you're doing. I only know of one match right now, and I'm actually hoping to see that match for good. It's Sam Slade versus Pinky. Pinky, the wannabe Chippendale. I know him. Some people on here actually know him more by another name, which is Mittens, because he used to wrestle or used to be a referee. So he was a referee for a while, and then decided he wants to be a wrestler. But we're also looking at a few different things going on in the next few months. I know, like I said, I will be out in Orchard Park in April for a convention with Deadpool, which reminds me, I knew I forgot something. He's gonna kill me later. Yeah, or he's gonna try to kill me. Yeah, WNY Deadpool. WNY. Send. So, guys, we got a lot of things going on in the next few weeks. Come check out. You'll be seeing advertisements for Dingus Day Parade, which is the first week of April. Hopefully that turns out good. Also, I'm going to use this time to do a little self-selling for myself. I am available to do photo shoots for you. I'm not going to give my rates over on the air, but I will say that I'm cheap. I'm not cheap. I'm one of the better. One of the better deals. Let's just put it that way. You can get photos done. I will do your photos. I come to you. I don't have a studio yet. You notice I said the word yet. But I will come to you and we'll shoot wherever you would like to shoot. I will tell you that if I have to travel outside of the like the Buffalo area, I will charge you a travel fee. But I mean outside of the Buffalo or anything towards like Rochester, Batavia, stuff like that. I will charge you a travel fee, or if I have to go to the southern tier, I will charge you a travel fee because that is expensive. And I wanted to say that at the Easter, this is for everybody who's in the Snuggled in Love. At the Easter event for Snuggled in Love, I will be there doing with my camera and my printer for anybody who wants photos. And then we'll see how things go from there. Also, let's see. So, like I said, we'll see how things go, guys. If anybody's got any comments or questions, please feel free to drop them by or type them in, message me, and we'll see how things go. Alrighty then. So, and I have to give a shout out to Kelly. She's got Mary Kay. If you need makeup or anything, male, female, contact Kelly Sure. She runs a Mary Kay business, and hopefully we can get her some business, guys. She needs 15 volunteers and how long? Within 15 volunteers to let her do a makeover on you. Also, in the following weeks, you will be seeing me posting a bunch of pictures, hopefully, because I'm going to start going through and I'm going to find pictures that I've shot, and I'm going to start be making little photo dumps, if you want to say it that way, of some of the work that I feel is my best work. There will also be photos from the events, because I do make albums. I put them up. So anybody who's interested in getting a hold of me, you can contact me as Mick Rambo Hatton here on Facebook. And if you go looking, you could probably find 15 people in a month's time. I was challenged by my independent sales manager. Let's see who's coming in the door, or if that was Richard going out to feed the fish. We do have a couple other things going on. Not dumps. They are photo peaks. Yeah, okay, they're photo peaks. That sounds better than photo dumps. I will volunteer for you. Have Mick give you my contact information. Did you see that, Kelly? And we'll discuss that one later on. I know I'm awesome, Joy, but I'm trying. There are different events going on, so please, I will make sure that you guys see some good photos. By the way, yes, if any of my veteran friends are on who have seen or seeing this, before March is over, before February is over, you can see some of my work up on the third floor of the VA hospital, in the display case over by Freedom Hall where the buffalo is. Please check out my work. Please check out my work and see how good I do. Okay, I'll take care of that. Also, like I said, if you want to check out my work, there's a nice poem written by another one of the veterans in my group. There was a poem written by a veteran on my group for one of the people who passed away recently. A gentleman by the name of we called him Trey. He ended his life because he had mental health issues. But we got to respect our veterans, guys. The veterans busted their butts and went out there and did what most people wouldn't do. Nowadays, I'm gonna be, I'm me, I'm always honest and I'm blunt. Most people will not volunteer these days for anything. I could tell you that because if you look at the volunteer fire departments in certain towns and cities, they're always crying for help and asking for help. There are a few different things going on. Check out different events, different displays. I know that there's a couple people on Facebook alone who need some love from the community. There is also, I know that Snuggled in Love is running a fundraiser where if you buy a Super Kiss car wash, I think it's in North Tonawanda area, they will donate 50% of the proceeds to Snuggled in Love. Sorry, I'm a little winded there. So, like I said, guys, I'm gonna talk about, take your comments, questions, whatever you want. True shelters, fire departments, animal groups, etc. all needs volunteers. Yes, they do. But it's not just the fire departments and shelters and animal groups. It's also places like Snuggled in Love, and then your local food pantries and stuff like that. They need your help. If you can volunteer, if you can move, groove, and walk and talk, you're more than welcome to volunteer. Even, I'm going to be honest with you. You can even volunteer at some of the nursing homes. They're looking for people to help with pushing their they're looking for people to help with getting the tenants of the nursing home to and from activities, to and from dinner and lunch and breakfast. You come there and help the people. There is and if you don't want to volunteer at a nursing home and you don't want to be, you don't want to interact with people in general, you can always volunteer to sit with somebody who's in a nursing home, doesn't have family. They always love visitors. Hell, you can do that with the veterans. I'm sure there's a spot up in the Veterans Hospital or any of these hospitals that have people who don't have families that are stuck there for long term that need a visitor. I think you can even just read to them. Yes, I hope. There's a bunch of them. There used to be I know I was told at one time there used to be a program for called No Veteran Left Behind at the hospital, where veterans who didn't have family, there was somebody at least that sat with them in their last couple hours, couple, whatever they had left in their life, so they didn't die alone. Hell, if I die alone, it's going to be a miracle. But I've already talked about the way that I see things, and we're not going to go into that right now. Also, there are different events coming up. Always check your Facebook and local areas for the events. But now we're going to get into something a little crazier. Everybody knows I love wrestling. Everybody knows I work with Nickel City Wrestling as as part of their security team. But I'm not going to talk about independent wrestling for about now. We're going to talk about some of the storylines developing in WWE and where people why. That's the number. First off, like right now we've got a storyline developing. We've got a storyline developing with the Bloodline versus it's going to be Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. We have The Rock, who I just recently found out he owns part of AEW. He's on their board of directors, and Tony Khan, who owns AEW. His father is on the board of directors for the WrestleMania is, I think it's in April. I'm not exactly sure. I have to look it up. I'm gonna look for it. It's either April or March. But it's going to actually be good. They're talking about Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title. Seth Rollins' opponent is going to be chosen at the Elimination Chamber, which technically, just so everybody knows, Elimination Chamber, I'm going to explain it to you really, really short and fast. 2 guys in the ring, 4 guys in pods. They're each in a pod on each of the corners of the ring. After when a timer runs out, they are released from the pod at a random order. There is no set order for them. And then the match continues. It's either pinfall, submission, or pinfall or submission. And then when it gets down to the last 2, they beat the crap out of each other. You're talking a ring that's fully encased in metal and chain. Yeah, me too. I missed when it was really good. Not this stage, not all this BS that they blow everything up, putting all these performers in there. But we've got the like I said, we got Bloodline. We got Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. We got the Elimination Chamber match that will be featured. I think it's six individuals. 3 from SmackDown, 3 from Raw. And what news that I've been hearing is that Braun Breaker is signing with either Raw or SmackDown. Depending on who he signs with, that is going to be a big asset. Braun Breaker is the son of Rick Steiner and his uncle Scott Steiner. Those are some really good. The Steiner brothers were really good wrestlers. We have Hulk Hogan, who's out of wrestling completely, except for guest appearances on WWE because he had multiple back surgeries and they told me he can't wrestle anymore. We've lost wrestlers like Roddy Piper, Paul Orndorff. I think Paul Orndorff passed, and a few other ones. I did see that they named Mongo McMichaels. He was in WCW. He was a ex Chicago Bears football player. He finally got nominated to the Football Hall of Fame. And I saw pictures of this man. He was in a hospital bed, which is not good. He's got ALS, which I can't remember. I don't know what it stands for, but it's a disease that's crippling and will. At one time there was a thing going around where you nominated people to dump buckets of ice water on themselves for ALS and then also before I forget, and I knew I was going to. Before I forget, I want to give a shout out to Mark Mandela. He is going to be having shoulder surgery. He's going to have shoulder surgery done, and he'll be up and down for, I think he said something like 6 months to almost a year before he'll have full use of his arm back. But hey, if he's anything like me, he'll be driving by the. He said he told me straight out he'll be driving probably Aprilish. He'll be able to drive. There have been people I do know, or he said March, but I'm gonna give it until April probably. There have been people I do know that have had shoulder surgery, that have had knee surgery, that have had whatever surgery. Yes, WrestleMania is April 6th and 7th. They went from having, I don't understand this, but I'm not the one that uses my brain for wrestling anymore. They split WrestleMania into 2 days because they didn't want to actually have to buy the airtime to go a full 6-hour show like it used to be. I'm gonna say something. WrestleMania, when I first started, I watched WrestleMania 1. And that was one of the best shows. You had Hulk Hogan and Mr. T versus Roddy Piper and Cowboy Bob Orton. And then that turned into, with, I think, if I'm correct, it was Cyndi Lauper and her manager at ringside with Hogan. Things have went a long way since WrestleMania. I think we're up to WrestleMania 40. And, over the years, WrestleMania has changed. But I'm going to have to say the best wrestling event that I've watched and always watched has been the Royal Rumble, because you never know who's going to win that. That is a 30-person over-the-top battle royal, because I can't say 30-man over-the-top battle royal, because they have a women's battle royal now. Which I forgot to mention, this year they added some TNA stars to the Royal Rumble. We had the TNA Women's Champion Jordynne Grace and the returning Naomi. And I don't know who showed up for the men's battle royal because I didn't really watch it yet. Oh, but we got other things going on. Anybody have any comments, questions, or anything they want to ask? Actually, burning myself out. Okay, so like I said, that was WrestleMania in a bunch. We used to, like Survivor Series used to actually be a Survivor Series. You had 5-on-5 matches. No, I don't have any Great Poupon. I've used that one on you too many times, I know. Come up to the car when I was going shopping at Walmart. Excuse me, do you have any Great Poupon? It's also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. Yes, my brain just went south on that. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, I'm losing my thought here, guys. That train's gone, sailed already. I have to get, like I said, anybody who wants to hire me for photography, you can contact me on here, and I will give you a quote on what it'll cost. And please, I'm not trying to be an ass, but don't try to talk people down. Hey, it's one of those air trains. Give me a break. Please, if I quote you a price, or any photographer quotes you a price, don't try to underbid them. And if you think that you're a good photographer with your cell phone, go ahead, shoot your own stuff. But it's better if you get a professional who will shoot pictures for you. Like, you don't want your entire wedding shot on a cell phone. You don't want your entire anniversary shot on a cell phone. Or, Yeah, I lower my prices for people that deserve it, honestly. And I'm at the point now where I don't think I want to lower my prices anymore. Ange has seen my work. Kelly saw my work. Other people have seen my work. You can see my work at the VA hospital. I've put up photos all over Facebook. Check it out. And I'm going to be blunt. I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to toot my own horn for a few minutes here. I've had a picture that was a lead picture in the New York Times. I've had an entire photo album used for a convention blog. Like I said, I had my stuff front page of the New York Times. I keep forgetting that part. It was the lead photo for the Odyssey Project. It was which was a veterans photography program that was done by. It was part of the Veterans One Stop, and we had some really good instructors. And of course, Canon was nice enough to donate a couple cameras. Well, donated like 30 some odd cameras to the thing. Also, before I forget, the Odyssey Project is in New York City right now. They're working on giving veterans in New York City a chance to do the Odyssey Project. They were asking for anybody who wasn't using their camera from the original Odyssey program to please donate back. In semi-sadder news, on Valentine's Day, the Buffalo Zoo lost their male silverback gorilla, the head of their gorilla group, due to heart issues. But I have heard rumors that there are some new additions to the zoo. There were some babies born recently at the zoo. Congo, and you know what? I made this joke earlier, and I think it's kind of not. It's not appropriate, but it is appropriate because when you lose an animal, it's not great. But from what I know, Congo did not have a Valentine's Day date, so he probably just died of a broken heart. Speaking of Valentine's dates, I want to thank Kelly for spending the time with me for Valentine's. This is like I don't know. I think second time on Valentine's Day I've got to spend it with somebody other than my normal circle. I heard a rhino wanted to take. Oh my God! I heard a rhino wanted to take him to Puppy Hut. Speaking of Puppy Hut, I got a picture from a friend of mine that was interesting, and I'll read it to you because I can't put it up on the air right now. This was a picture a friend of mine posted. Did your human break a treat in half and try to pass it off as a whole treat? You may be entitled to compensation. Our attorneys have 7 times the experience chasing down treats owed. Paw us today and schedule a consultation. Hound, Wolf, and Chase. Attorneys of Paw. Oh, I know you can't see it. I should have tried to bring it up on the thing. Actually, hang on. I did this last show with, where is it? What the hell did he do to me? Forget it. Oh my God. Settings are all off. We'll take care of that later. But like I said, that was a cool one. It shows a dog. It's Fido Bona Esquire, paw firm owner, is what it says, the picture. I will post it to my Facebook and everybody gets a laugh out of it. Also, to the people who have been here to support me, I got a message a couple days ago from Facebook telling me I am the top contributor for I'm a top contributor to other people's posts. And also just so I can give everybody an idea, I did a show 2 weeks ago, I think it was, with a gentleman by the name of Jeff Steinberg. We are up to 101,900 views as of earlier today. So I'm going to hopefully, before it ends, I'm going to hopefully break 200. I'm going to break 2,000 views. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you guys. I'm not gloating about this. I was surprised when it happened, but you know what? I hold the record for Think Twice Radio. 2 times I've had shows over 1,000 views. I had a 15-second video announcement of me going on video that went 1.5, and this show with Jeff just went 1.9K. So guess what? I know what I'm doing, and I've done my research. I've done my background, and there's other shows on Think Twice, and I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a few of them. You have Virginia's show. You have the Common Book show. Western New York Peace Center has a show that runs on Think Twice Radio. There is a show with a gentleman, I don't remember his name, I think it's Matt, who does there's a gentleman by the name of Matt who sits in on the Buffalo City Council meetings, and then he gives you a blow-by-blow report. Also, if you get a chance, check out these shows. Talk to the people. Oh, and I cannot forget the best show, one of the best shows of them all, besides mine, is For Love of Puppets with Ogre and the Puppet Crew. Check them out on every other Thursday. And matter of fact, I can give you guys an idea of when what shows are coming up next week and who's putting them out. We have, let's see on the schedule, we have Common Book, and then we have the Matt Austin Show, the Peace Center, Bill Kane, me, Common Book, Richard Dzuski, and then the list goes on and on. We also have on March 7th, Virginia's show is going to be back up again. Check out Virginia's show. It's very enlightening, very interesting. But you know, we gotta bust our butts, guys. So we'll see how things go. On top of that, we have other things that are going on soon. Hang on. I had a message I had to answer. Yes, I just keep getting better, but you know what? Even though I get better, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't do this for the views. I don't do this for to make myself look good, even though I do try. I do this for you guys, to give you something on a Friday night to open up, to be able to talk about, be able to discuss things. And if you notice, my show never has a topic or a set topic unless it's about wrestling or it's tarot. Oh, by the way, I did forget to announce this. Next week, I will have Angela and Kelly on doing, Angela will probably be on Zoom from home, and Kelly will be in studio doing tarot card readings. If you want a tarot card reading, please tune into the show. You can ask for a tarot card reading from either Angela or from Kelly. One of the two will give you a tarot card reading, and I will tell you guys right now, I can't judge, but I will tell you they are two of the best tarot card readers I've ever experienced. And yes, I know that they're probably the only ones I've experienced because I tried to stay away from that. But, you know, you guys, if you want a tarot card reading, contact my show next week. And I will try to get some other guests. I'm planning on hopefully getting either Shadowcat or one of the other people from Nickel City Wrestling on here for to talk about the show, talk about the upcoming wrestling event. Also, we have a few different things coming up. I want to pull together a show where validation is a beautiful thing. Yes, it is. I do want to I'm going to try to pull together a show based on Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, no with the pendulum. I'm going to try to pull together a Dungeons and Dragons show. I will bring in some dice. Hopefully we can get the overhead camera to work so I can show you different types of dice. And also I will explain the difference in characters. Hopefully try my best to explain it. I will also I'm trying to put together a veterans show to get some veterans to call in, talk veterans to come on the show. And if all else fails, I'm going to call in the big guns again. I'm going to call in Western New York Deadpool. Hopefully I can get him in here and he'll do costumes. We also have dice packs on Mercury for $10. Yes, we do. I forgot about my chaos sets. I have put together some dice that were dice that I've gotten random dice. I call them the chaos set. It's not one set color. It's a bunch. It's 7 different types of dice. And I will tell you right now, you've got a 20-sided. There's a 20-sided die. There's a 12-sided die. There's two 10-sided dies. There is an 8-sided die, a 6-sided, and a 4-sided die in that set. And those are $10 on Mercury. Yeah, because Ange wants me to lower my 90 some odd sets down a little bit. I might actually part with some of my straight sets too. But I'm gonna have to look into it. For those of you that play Dungeons and Dragons, I am looking to open up a game. I'm talking to different people, a couple different places that said I can bring in a game and play in their building. If we do play in one of their shops, I ask that you try to help out the vendor who's allowing us to have space in their shop to play by buying some snacks or something from them. Also, if I do get a game going, it will be from probably 5th edition, but don't look for me to be using a lot of what the hell are they called? Adventure sets. I usually build my own homebrew under user Angel Pal. Yes. I try to build my own adventure sets and my own homebrew set adventures. We'll see how things go, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm down to 18 minutes. Anybody have questions, comments? Want to call in, make requests? We can talk about whatever you want. And yes, I look like somebody beat me up because I got a brown spot under the one eye, like right here. That's normal. I did hear something kind of hilarious today, though. I got a phone call from the VA hospital about a pulmonary function test I did. They told me because I'm overweight, I have a breathing issue. That my what was the word he used? Because I'm overweight, Ange. They told me that I don't have, my pulmonary function test came back normal, but I have a breathing restriction, and it's because I need to lose weight and watch how I breathe. But guess what? I'm still breathing. I'm talking. My phone was all messed up. Sorry. I understand, Shadow. But yeah, I know. I'm not even overweight. I just got extra padding. You know, let's be honest. I just got some extra padding, people. I'm not overweight. I'm just short from my height. What's this? Is that the saying? I can't remember what it is exactly. I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be dead serious with you. Probably one of the reasons I have a little extra weight is because of the 2-ton lasagna that me and Ange makes, and the macaroni and cheese, and the great holiday dinners. But I'm not blaming anybody for my problems. I'm just saying those are probably a couple of the reasons why. Yeah, I'm a little short for my height. I know I went off keto. I'm a bad boy. I got to get back on that. I know somebody who also went off keto too. But no comment. On top of that, we do have a couple other things coming down. Hopefully I'm going to try to get I want to try to get my buddy Anthony Provolone to come on my show, and we will Yeah, I know Greg went off of it. I wanted to try to get Anthony Provolone to come back on. We're going to try to restart the ABC game. We're going to try to start the ABC game back up. Anybody who wants to who doesn't know about the ABC game, it is we pick a ball from out of the 26 alphabet, and then you hang on. Out of the alphabet, there's 26 letters in the alphabet, and then we have to say a word that starts with that letter. We tried the reverse ABC game, but that was a little chaotic. I argue with you about words. No, Tony argues with you about words. But now, I'm going to be honest. I have a blast when I have Tony on. I have a blast when I have Deadpool on. I have a blast when you guys comment and make comments and questions. The best part is you guys make my show. It's not me. It's just me being on here, but you guys make my show because you add your comments and questions. And when I get Deadpool on here, he's always picking on me. He's always picking on me. He makes fun of me. But on a serious note, you have Deadpool who literally is who does different events out of his own pocket. He also does weddings. He is an ordained minister. I am too, but I haven't done any weddings. But he will do your wedding as Deadpool, which would be a very interesting occasion. And he is bringing out some new and improved characters soon. You never know what Deadpool's got in mind. Even though he'll tell you what he's got in mind, you never know what he's got in mind. COPD maybe? No, I don't have COPD. It's because I'm too. As the doctor said, it's because I'm overweight. My pulmonary function test, so you could get Deadpool and the Punisher at your wedding. Yes, very, very. Yeah, you could actually. The doctor said my pulmonary function test, everything came back normal, except for the breathing restriction because of that I'm overweight. But you know what? I don't care. If I wanted to drop weight, I could drop weight. I could get back on keto, drop weight, and laugh my ass off. You know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna actually try to start that again. I'm gonna try going back on keto. They blame weight for everything. Yes, they do. You know, I'll admit, yes, I'm a little heavy. I think I'm like 280 something. But you know what? As long as my blood pressure's down, my heart rate is still good, my cholesterol level's good, and I'm walking, talking, and kicking ass when I feel like it. Damn. The only other problem I have is I have to get control of the let's just put it this way, the Hulk. I got to put the Hulk away. But he'll get put away. I have a goal. I set a goal for myself. I'm going to try to make that goal and see how it turns out. We'll see how things turn out. We're down to like, you go in for a broken arm and they're, well, yeah, because you're overweight. Yeah, I know. It was funny because I'm going to be, I'll give you guys a little laugh. And here's the laugh. I went into the VA hospital emergency room for with a hard time breathing. And they told me that I might have I had bronchitis with a chance of walking pneumonia. Guess what? It came out. I had pneumonia. I got a call from my doctor's nurse saying we're gonna put you on the antibiotics for a little bit longer and give you another inhaler. So we'll see how that works out. But I'm down to my last 10 minutes. I'm going to tell you guys, be safe, be strong, and see ya.